Longer than that.
How you doing, Mumsy?
And I can count on one hand how many people have sent their heart me's.
Even sellotape, yeah. Just some glue.
Simone, Tracy, Leanne, Cheryl, nice girl, XOX.
She has damp and is waiting for the council to sort it. Maybe she should see a doctor about that damp, Kim. Carla, good morning. Her chooses wallpaper for curtains. Or even prick stick it, yeah.
Kelly, Jen, Shannon, Welsh Tapper, Sasha Ann, Carla.
Take a picture of the wallpaper hanging off, yeah, with a timestamp, and rip it off so we don't have to look at it and get enraged by it. Oh my God, I scrolled in last night and she farted. Oh my word.
Lorraine, Blue, Angel Whisper, Rainy, Ali, Samantha, Cassie, Autistic Baby, Sandy, Phil, on the radio, Froggers, Hannah, Cinnamon, Danielle, Joanne, Lynn, Love, Bernadette, Brookie,
What? They stapled it to the wall? Oh my word.
Cheryl Burt, Tiffany Clark, Joelle G, Moo. None of you have got your heart me's in.
Mills has put up a treasure with some thingies in it for you. If you haven't got a heart me, click it, and then you know what to do. Or a popular gift. That'd be very kind.
Thank you, Gary.
And make sure you thank her.
Thank you, lovely eyes.
I think I'd rather hear her singing than just sat here doing this.
Thank you, Mo.
Thank you, Lisa.
Cassie, thank you.
I can't pin yet, Lisa.
Thank you, Leah.
She is done.
And if the ones that have just been called out don't get them in, you are going to be muted. And then if you still don't get them in, you can go. So I want to know why you're still sat there. Yes, I know, Simone, thank you.
The top, do you know what, right? Yeah, I've just asked if we can get on the populace today. I've just asked if we can have a little push on it, you know what I mean? But I've never once said you can't sit in my live if you can't afford a heart me. I think it's so sad that creators, live hosts, insists on heart me's to sit in the live. Everybody's welcome, heart me or no heart me. You know what I mean? It's just mad, innit? Fuck's sake, man. It's not going to... The heart me's are just a way of people saying, morning, here's my support. You know what I mean? Fucking heart me, man. Morning, Helen. It's mad. I think when people say, get out of my life because you can't heart me, I think that's sad. I think it's just sad and greedy, to be honest with you. I just think it's greed. They think they're fucking famous, some people. None of us are famous. Let's just remember that. Yeah, and some people can't recharge. Some people don't want to recharge. And some people rightly refuse to recharge. You know? And I don't blame them. Because it's a slippery slope once you start recharging and shit. Katie Woo, yes, you're famous. Oh no, that's infamous. Yes, you're right, Andrea. It's infamous. Yes.
You right, boss? Come on, guys, get your heart me's in, please. Don't just sit here.
That's repeating, sure.
Literally.
This just proves how easily she lies. Again, it's Laura. Joyce, good morning. Morning, Tors. How are you?
And like I just dropped on them, as you know, Rufy. So, and like a lot of people would already know, me and Hassan were...
Yes, Stephanie. I mean, I'm asking for to try and get on the populace. Andrea, thank you. And Sunderland, thank you. I don't normally do it, but there's a lot of people mocking me at the moment because they think because I don't get on the populars that my room's no good. That's what a few people have been saying. Well, yeah, we're going to get onto it, Kylie. So that's the only reason I was asking this morning. But normally I don't do it. I just normally just crack on.
Been back together.
I don't expect nothing from anybody.
I did that to fish out trolls, and it worked.
Liar. Really? No one like Andrew. Honestly, that's not.
Like we done that, we plotted it
Yes, yes.
to fish out trolls.
Good morning.
Me and Hassan ain't back together, and we haven't got back together. So people need to get that out their heads. But the trolls couldn't get that out their
I'm agreeing with you, Steph, though. You know what I mean? I'm sort of agreeing with you.
heads. Literally.
Yeah, whatever. Liar!
Just how exactly does a
This is not AI. This is not an AI video.
cow get onto a lamp post? On Sunday the 12th of July 2026, a young girl called Cora was walking through Kirby in Merseyside. She noticed something completely out of the ordinary. There was a bull.
Chippy, you're not relevant, but you continually talked about me. That makes sense. People that say I'm not relevant are just trying to bring me down. When they say I'm not relevant, or they don't care what I've got to say, they sit and watch every word I say. I'm that irrelevant. They sit and watch every word I say. They analyse everything I do. And they will... Let's take last Friday, for instance. I couldn't come online last Friday. I have my reasons, right? But everybody was queued up, cam to in, ready for me to come on live. That's all I'll say. Ready for me to come on live. They were all there, waiting, anticipating to what I'll say. Crispy, good morning. We're not going to play that. We're going to talk about it, Chris, this morning, but we're not going to play that actual video. Absolutely not. Oh, look. Oh, look. This is not an AI video. My live does not contain that Chihuahua thingy. Vultures, a lot of them.
Standing on top of a lamp post. How is something like this possible? Cora decided to call the police. They thought she was joking at first until they got there. Within 15 minutes the police were there and they got the shock of their lives. There it was, a bull standing on top of a lamppost in Kirby. Animal rescue soon came and took the bull away. The big question is, how did the bull get there?
That is not a lot. That's the truth. Yeah, crumpets, just for probably 10 minutes. Is it a 10-minute one, guys? I've unmuted Kim as she wasn't slating YouTube. No, she wasn't. Who muted her? No, don't mute Kim. Please. Katie, hello.
Hiya. What's wrong?
Someone has just muted Kim, haven't they? Has Kim come back in?
Oh, I don't know. I seen someone said who muted it. I didn't. If I did, it was a mistake. But so me and Carmel have been doing some investigations into that cow.
Yeah.
And with it being from Liverpool, we thought something suspicious going on, and we've actually discovered that it was Kelly.
Oh, was
that
it?
Put the cow there, yeah. So Carmel had sold Kelly a cow, and then a few days later I sold Kelly a trampoline.
Ah, the cow.
So that's how she's got... Yeah, that's how she's got the cow up there.
You see, now, I heard a bit of a rumour about Kelly being involved, but
Yeah.
said, how do you get your mother-in-law to do that for you? I wasn't... do you know what I mean? I'm just like, how does somebody get the mother-in-law to do that? And then I saw it with an actual cow. So I was like...
Yeah, no. So she's been quite sneaky about it, obviously buying different things from different people, but...
What sort of trampoline were it? Because I'm looking for a good trampoline, to be fair. Kelly, could you let us know where you got it from so that we can all get...
She bought it off me.
Off you?
Yeah. It had blown into my garden a few months ago when them really bad storms were on. So I thought, well, I might as well make a tenner.
So you stole it?
Well, I didn't steal it. I acquired it.
Did you not see that video the other week of them kids crying because they lost a trampoline?
No comment.
Wow. This is so wrong. Look, she's gone now. Crack on. Morning, Lisa. Like I say, when it comes, guys, if you do get muted for any reason and you're like, oh my god, I didn't do anything. Yeah, just for now, Lisa, just for another 8 minutes or so. if you do get muted or you get blocked for some reason, just contact me if you think you were unfairly done to. All right. Millsy did it to Kim, but
it was me, Kim. I'm sorry. The way I read it, I thought it sounded as if you were being like horrible, so it was my fault. I do apologise. And I hold my hands up fully. Thank you.
Millsy?
Yeah?
I am going to remove all your rights.
Are you fuck?
Bully, Millsy! She's a bully!
Jimmy, the day you do that, I'll leave TikTok.
I'm not gonna have
Right, bye.
Bye. What is that? Better, Maddie. I hope youngun's all right. Oh dear.
I wonder where Delia Smith is right now.
Well, I'm in the freezer section of a supermarket.
Yeah, I thought you might be. Next stop, wines and spirits. No, of course not, no. What was she working on this week?
I can make one of my favourite recipes in no time at all. And one of my favourite recipes is hummus.
Me-moose?
You have to cook them for about 2 or 3 hours to get them soft enough to make hummus.
You-moose?
The most important thing to serve with hummus.
Who the fuck says hummus? Hummus. I'm going to have some hummus today. Hummus. Fucking hummus.
We-moose?
Hummus is made from chickpeas.
Oh, hummus. Why didn't you say so? Yeah. She makes hummus with frozen chickpeas because that's her big thing this series. Yeah, recipes from ready-made stuff. But if that's the case, Delia, why don't you just buy a pot of hummus? Who makes hummus? That's why she's calling it hummus. It's short for who bothers to make hummus.
I miss Ariel. Oh, we need a comedian like Ariel back.
No matter what you do,
FYP evidence.
people will fucking talk about you. You can mind your own business, stick to yourself, and say nothing about no one, and you'll still have cunts fucking talking about you and running you down. Like, you might as well do what the fuck you want, because they're going to talk about you.
Correct, you might as well. No matter what you do on this app, yeah, people will run you down even if you do something right. They'll run you down for anything, won't they? You might as well just do it anyway, haven't you?
Anyway, like, if you do bad, they'll talk about you. If you do good, they'll talk about you. People have nothing better to do than only fucking talk about you. Like, people are so concerned about other people's lives, they forget to fucking focus on their own. Like, they forget that people are talking about them too. Like, they think they're the only one fucking talking about other people. Like, they should fuck off, mind their own business. No matter what you do, people will fucking talk about you.
You know what, Upson is? You put that right. They run you down for their own content. They create content, right, by what they do, and then they get all upset because you're critical of the critical thing they did. It's fucking madness, isn't it? They do something that you can absolutely criticise the hell out of and then complain that you're criticising the hell out of it. It's fucking mad.
You can mind your own business.
Mind your own business. This is Maniacs. We're going to get to the other stuff in a minute. Damned if you do, damned if you don't. Sorry. How's he got away with this, putting glass fibre into that toilet roll? This is wicked. They put their nose into other people's business, right? They say something absolutely fucking out of order, and then they complain at you for criticising them when they put their nose in. It's fucking all mad. Glossy, good morning. I will do crispy, yeah. Morning, Ali. Morning, Steph. So I think she's used it. Begging them to delivery. That would be awful, wouldn't it?
What did you do? Get that camera off me. Right, can you stop itching yourself?
Okay,
really fucking itchy. If you give me something.
Do you mean I give you something, you cheeky? I'm clean.
You're irritating me like really bad.
Oh, you might go see your doctor, you might have crab or something.
Martin, you don't realise how fucking irritating it is. It's getting sore. What are you laughing at? It's not funny. Have you actually given me something?
We should play a game to see if we can all match the names of the creators who put the noses in. I think we all know them, don't we, hypocrites? I think we already know who they are.
Have you been to the toilet recently?
Gifts gone for the live? No, I think, is it a full live that these gifts have gone for? Can't be a full live, surely. Surely it were a 10-minute. 1 minute left. 1 minute left.
Yeah? What have you done?
They're back!
Do you wipe front and back?
Yeah? Why? Martin!
I got the toilet roll and rubbed it in the loft insulation.
No, I'm not doing that. I'm not putting PP on. No.
But no.
Put fucking insulation on.
Full tendencies. She's an absolute wrong 'un.
Right, clips used under fair usage. What's this about? Let's see what this is.
Right, I played it on my show. I've got evidence of this as well. I've got recordings from another Canadian who knows her really, really well. She's an absolute wrong 'un. All right, she ain't got a leg to stand on. She makes fucking Alex Brigham look like Mary Poppins. People need to start watching more of my shows. She really does, man. She really does. Go on, Alex.
Are they talking about CA here? It ceases to amaze me, the stuff that comes out of CA's mouth. She has actually now. I remember like months ago, people say, "Oh well, we enjoy watching her." You know, she you know, we go in there, we go to sleep. I'm not criticising nobody here, by the way, but they said they're going to the live. They criticise. Ali, Kelly, thank you. They say that. They go in the lives because some of the stuff she was saying was, when she comes out with it's quite funny. But now she's turned into an absolute dangerous person. Because the stuff that comes out of her, CA is a man from Brighton. The stuff that comes out of her mouth now is just absolute pure nastiness. There's no fun about it anymore.
Yeah, I've got a Rick. You might have to drop out for this one, Rick, mate, because I don't think she'll get in the box here. I've got a really, really important question for you, Canadian Andrew.
It's not working for you. I don't know why, Glossy. I don't know why.
I've just received a message from Sony Struger.
Who?
Who's Sony Struger? A Canadian.
Sony Struger. Does anybody know who Sony Struger is? Do they make TVs? It's like a Tashi Smith. I think they make TVs, Sony Struger. I'm sure.
Andrew, please say you don't know who he is, because you abused him on social media. It's Vanessa's ex-boyfriend, isn't it?
Oh.
Who's Sony Struger, Canadian Andrew?
Oh.
Sounds like a cross between a TV and an apple strudel, doesn't it? Sony Strudel.
Oh. Okay, now even more juicy stuff coming. But I've got so much on this woman coming soon. She's gonna, I swear to God, I don't think we're ever going to see her again when I finish with her.
You don't know who he is, Canadian Andrew? Well, it's funny enough, your Facebook account has tagged him. So who is it? Are you saying you don't know who Sony Struger is?
She's laughing in the comments, she knows. She's been found house. 60-year-old woman, birthday's in June.
Well, okay, I'm gonna in a bit, I'm gonna put up Vanessa Rooney being tagged with Sony Struger, who's Vanessa's boyfriend, pictures with them both, the same pictures that you put up and said, "This is me, guys, without makeup." I would love to see you get out of this one, Canadian Andrew.
The thing is, the way CA spouts her mouth off, I don't know whether you agree with me or not, but the way she spouts her mouth off, the way she's made accusations without any evidence, the way she's, and some of the low-level stuff that she said, like about Alex, she's got to expect it back, has she not? She's got to expect that people are going to go low on her, that people are going to absolutely dig into it, which on Drama Talk, to actually get her to shut her mouth eventually, because, like I say, I think she's dangerous now. I don't think she's funny at all. I think she's just dangerous. Why am I quiet? Am I quiet?
Oh. And last Tuesday, she was out. Vanessa went round and fed the dogs while she was out in a black Cadillac, because she drives a black Cadillac, don't you? Her birthday was in June. She was 60 years of age, just to let everybody know. This is a 60-year-old woman, by the way. Do you know what I mean?
Maybe while the video's playing, morning, Jeanette.
I know so much about this woman who was going to.
I know she's 59, so if she's had a birthday, that's
yeah, she was 60 in June, yeah.
Yeah, now someone messaged me today. 20th of May, 1994. Is that Vanessa's birthday, Canadian Andrew? Not many people have got, grandfather clocks at 30 years old or whatever.
Oh.
What's the reference to the grandfather clock? I don't know.
She's not coming in, no.
What? Just talk about Sony Struger.
I'm not being funny now. She white shames you and that. You want to see the size of this woman? This woman's mass. I don't know if you've seen the size.
Oh, it chimes during her lives, does it? Oh, right.
Of her fingers as well, fuck me. Look, sausages. I swear to God, how she can white shame Sally and you and me and everybody else at the size of the woman. I can't believe it. She's absolutely massive.
It did come across like that, and that fell asleep, didn't it?
So, is it when the video's playing that I'm quiet, or is it when I stop the video? Is my voice okay? You can hear me okay? Is my voice okay when the video's not playing? It's fine. Straight after the clip. Right, okay. Okay.
Yeah, it was...
So, if you got that, guys, yeah. So, this is lovely. Piss off, Ellen. Perfect smile.
Yeah. Well, she calls me when fed all the time. What the hell? You're no skinny mini. I'm not saying this person's fat.
Right, I'm going to fast forward it a bit because it's a long clip, is that?
Where her brother's just been convicted for being a peddler, or she's in there supporting her brother, just saying, oh yeah, happy birthday, you're this age and all that. And I've got all the comments, I've got all the screenshots, and she knows this man's a convicted pedo. Do you know what I mean? She's a wrong un.
Do you want me, Andrew? I'm just getting it recorded for you so you know it's not edited as well.
I know where her brother lives, and I was just built a house, you know what I mean, as well. I know so much about this woman that I haven't brought up yet, but he's coming. Do you know what I mean? I'm just getting my files together, and then boom.
Boom!
You know what I mean? Protecting a pedo is disgusting.
Somebody call that doctor.
And then again, the apple doesn't fall too far from the tree. She's showing pictures of a bloody
Morning, Nana Banana.
daughter in bloody in groups, erotic pictures. You know what I mean?
All I'm going to say is, right, where are the subtitles? What I'm going to say is, Canadian Angie is way out of order right now. She's gone too far. She's not funny. Nobody believes a fucking word that comes out of her mouth, hopefully. She's said some of the worst shit. She's accused people of things she knows fuck all about. Oh, look, the appeal's just been approved, guys. The appeal has been approved. And I think that if Rickster, Alex and all them can find out stuff on her, I don't normally like it, but you know what? The woman's gone too far and she deserves it. She deserves to have every fucking thing thrown at her for the way she's behaved. I don't normally agree with all that stuff, but I think she's an exception to the rule nowadays. Yeah, she's not protecting nobody. She's running with shit. She's going with second-hand information. She's going with bullshit with no evidence to back it up. She's doing a lot of things, a lot of dangerous things. But I tell you one thing she won't do. All the stuff she's fucking saying right now, and it comes out later that she was absolutely wrong about everything. Do you think she's gonna... You can't hear me. Are you winding me up? Am I getting wound up here? Can hear me fine. Morning, Anne. Nana Sands, all I can say is scroll in, scroll out, maybe. Maybe check your volume. I'm not trying to be cocky either. I forgot where I was. But anyway, I bet she does not stand up at the end of it all. And let's presume she's absolutely fucking wrong. Yeah? I bet she doesn't stand up at end of it. Morning, Way Explorer. I bet she doesn't stand up at the end of it all and go, sorry, and ask for any sort of forgiveness. She'll dig her heels in even fucking further. She'll twist it to something else. Can a filter slip be done? Don't know. Right, let's move on. Rickster asks Pearl why she keeps going for Alex.
Hi, Bobby.
How you doing, Pearl? You okay?
I'm good. Everybody said you want to give us a phone call or something.
Oh, did they? What did I say?
And that was it. I said, oh, wait there. Could have question if you said.
Yeah. What I did turn around and said is that basically, obviously, you keep going on about Alex Brigham.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. And I just wanted to know why you keep going on about it, like... And I said, I'll give you a call and speak to you offline about it, because I did say that.
So,
I quite like Pearl, but I'll speak to her after the app.
Me and you hasn't got a problem, so I don't get where you're coming from, what the problem is with me and Alex. Me and Alex has got a problem.
I just want to know, how come, because obviously you mentioned...
He's a narcissistic bastard. He sits here, gets away with everything. I still believe Tony, I still believe Steph. He sits taking the piss and the pure Kent out of everybody.
Did I hear that correctly?
I just want to know, how come, because obviously you mentioned...
He's a narcissistic bastard. He sits here, gets away with everything. I still believe Tony, I still believe...
Still believe Tony. So at the time, when all that Tony stuff were out, does anybody remember King of Kings? Anybody remember him? He was a mod for this person. Anybody remember him? He was absolutely... He had the correct information on Tony at the time and knew that Alex hadn't done anything and that Tony was lying. Correct? And he was absolutely rounded upon. I don't know why it's going quiet. I don't. Let me see if this is any better for you. I don't want it to be too loud. Okay, is that any better? Any better? Sound is fine. Susie Q, good morning. Anyway, King of Kings was showing that King of Kings was when this individual was talking about Tony, she hadn't been updated with the information that King of Kings had. King of Kings had been lied and hold on to information so that this person would run with the false information. And he was absolutely rounded upon, got rid of, kicked off and gone because he made this one look stupid. Yeah? So she knows that Alex did nothing. She knows the truth, but yet now she's saying she believes Tony. I just think that's spiteful. I think that's not right, and that's spiteful. I just think you know the truth, but you want to run with it anyway. So anyway, let's crack on.
Steph, he sits taking the piss and the pure Kent out of everybody, and basically that's it in a nutshell.
Do you know what I think it is, Pill? I don't think you've spoke to Alex recently off the app.
No.
I understand you're a woman's woman and you stick up for ladies who've gone through this kind of stuff, and you've got to understand what I've spoken to and I want to know about Alex, right? Because all of a sudden you think, don't forget, me and Alex used to be arch enemies. I used to hate Alex, you know that. And all of a sudden he don't do anything for me or my community, so it's not like I owe him any favours.
I don't see where you're coming from with it all, like where you invested.
Exactly. But if you listen to what I'm saying, then maybe you'll get a little bit of understanding of
Let me just shut this window, Babby. Go on, I'm listening.
Yeah. Well, basically, listen, I've heard a lot about Alex, so I've spoke about Alex to...
Mercy. Just Nana, thank you. Which one's Mercy? Rickster and Pearl, or Canadian and Pearl?
Few people who know Alex off this, and he is a friendly John. He's quite a quiet lad, right? He really is. On the app, probably different. We've all got different personas.
Yes, which one's Mercy? Sorry, Mercy, I'm not trying to pick you out. Which one do you mean? Pearl and CA? Yeah. Morning, Bella, love. Morning, Meg. Morning, Slime Rose. It sounds like I wasn't trying to pick Mercy out there. I was just trying to see which one she meant, that were all.
Until you meet somebody in person. How many people...
She said she believes Sia. Whether they're friends or not, I don't know. But... I've been out too long, the one she's talking to. I think they're getting on all right. Yeah, I think they're getting on all right. Jackie, good morning, love. Yeah, I think they're getting on all right.
Don't you, like, you're making me perfect. Do you know what? They're all right. They're not as bad as what I thought they are. And that's what it is like with Alex. Now, don't forget here, regardless of this Steph scenario, I wouldn't mind if he'd bash her about, or, do you know what I mean? If she was really petrified of him. And
Mercy, you've been out that long, Mercy.
And that's fine.
Trying to take her own life over him, so for me that's enough, Rickster.
Yeah, but listen to what I'm saying. Number one, he's got a non-mol on him, which is a 6-month non-mol. Right, it isn't a year non-mol, it isn't a lifetime non-molestation, it's a 6-month non-molestation. And if you know the legal system, let me explain it to you, right?
I don't mess about with the police.
Yeah, with the legal system, I know you don't, but with the legal system, he was this. If he's phoned her, if I was seeing a woman, Pill, right, and I'd literally phoned her a few times, and she didn't want to know me, then I decided to turn up at the house to knock the door to find out what's going on. That is enough to say I'm being harassed. So you can then go to the courts and say, listen, I feel harassed, I want a non-molestation on you, because that's enough evidence to the courts. So they will then put something in place to deter me from ever contacting you again. And after that 6 months deadline, they say that should be enough for me to get over that person. They use it. It is used for extreme cases like DV and stuff like that. It can be lifetime, and people who are threatening women or women threatening men. It can be, but the 6 months is a cool down period to say stop contacting that person. All right.
Well, it's been extended and all.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Exactly.
Some people, right? Some people think they know everything, don't they? Some people think that they know the law inside out. I'm not on about Rickster here. Some people will come on this app, right, and no matter what subject to talk about, they're all fucking experts. No matter what the subject is. I swear to God. You could come on here with a rare disease, yeah? And every fucker knows all about it and how you treat it and how you don't fucking treat it and what can happen to you, what cannot happen to you. Honestly, you'll have never heard this disease before, but suddenly everybody's Googled it and they all know about it. They've got a GPT chat and they fucking know everything. Or they think they do. A lot of people will talk the shit, but know shit all. They know fuck all. Absolutely fuck all about it. Or they're outdated with their information. It's a dangerous fucking game. Dangerous game. Yeah, Ebola, they think they can cure it. Yeah, exactly. Can I ask where he got his law degree, Chippy? No, I'm not on about Rickster here. I'm on about I'm on about in general, people come on this app and they think that no matter what subject you're talking about, they all know. They all know what they're talking about. They all know the insides and outs. They don't. I don't know. Rickster knows a little bit about it, obviously, because I've checked myself what it means. I've checked myself what it means, and it's not. I think it were Rickster that said, "You've got to remember the non-mol is not a conviction. Yeah, it's not a sign of any sort of guilt neither. I don't think. It's just a thing that's put in place like a bail condition to stop a certain thing happening. It's just an order. Please do this. Stick to these rules, and you'll be okay." You know what I mean? That's all it is. To stop something that could happen, maybe somebody fears something could happen, so they put it in place. So it's like a caution. Please do not do. Yeah, like a precaution, a caution. That's all it is. But because he's had that, he's suddenly a fucking this and he's that and he's this. You know what I mean? It pisses me off. Which is why I said I wouldn't talk on the whole situation. I'm not going to talk on it in any way of depth. I'm not going to find anybody guilty or call anybody a liar of the two parties until it's all solved, till it's all dealt with. Then I might have a say on it. I will have a say on it. But
and that's what it is. But I wouldn't mind, Pearl, but I've heard the voice notes where she's turning around and contacting him after, telling him, asking him how he is, having funs and games, having laughs with him in their messages. Right, and this is someone you got a non-mol on. Then you're getting out and you're telling you don't want people to know about it, but then you're messaging people in their inboxes, feeding them loads of information, saying, look at this, this and this. But in the interim, why are you contacting someone you don't want to contact, you don't want nothing to do with, you wanted to take your own life over, but then you're reaching out to them? No.
Non-mol. Let me do some here. What is a non? Get my camera back. Right, what is a non-molestation order? This is what Google says. A non-molestation order is a family court injunction used to protect a person and their children from domestic abuse, harassment, threats, or unwanted contact by a partner, ex-partner, or family member. Stops the abuser from using or threatening physical violence. Prohibits harassment, pestering, intimidation, or direct or indirect communication, including text, calls, and social media. Bans the person from coming near your home, work, or your children's school. Prevents the respondent from encouraging third parties to contact or bother you. Duration usually lasts between 6 to 12 months, though it can be made for a specific time or until further court notice. A breach of that would be breaking the rules of the order is a criminal offence and can lead to police arrest and up to 5 years in prison. Eligibility. You can apply if you are associated with the person, such as being married, cohabitating, related, or having a child together under the family law. And I think that, like, there you go. So you all know what one is now. So it can be just for pestering somebody. And pestering somebody could mean that you're constantly ringing them, that you constantly trying to text them. That's pestering. Can I check it up for advice on prolapse? I could, but I'm not going to. You need one when your ex gets out. I'm sorry to hear that. Anyway, let's move on. We've heard that.
I'm a fucking Roddy!
We're going to go back to other stuff in a minute, don't worry. This is where your money goes, guys. This is where your money goes when you donate or give this absolute clown Jack your money.
With my class, I'm a wrong'un. I'm a fucking wrong'un.
That's where it goes. And you, Sol, good morning. Can the third party be sued? Absolutely they can, Gail, yes. Jean, from what I believe, yes. Jean, good morning. Delusive Colt, thank you very much. Very kind of you. Good morning and welcome. Very kind of you. Angie, thank you very much. That's very kind of you. Can we all say thank you to Angie and welcome to Angie? Thank you very much. Morning, Gran of TikTok.
This is narcissistical. This man shouldn't be allowed on the streets. He's an evil man. Imagine that, look, guys. Imagine one of my mods steps away from me tomorrow and goes, "Oh, Rick Stowe." I'll be saying,
Do you know what's made me laugh? Do you know what's made me laugh lately? Is that just because me and Angie have had we've had a lot to say about each other, right? I've been horrible to Angie over time. She's been horrible to me. Let's be fair. We've both been horrible to each other. And just because I said months ago, if you remember, I will stop being horrible to Angie. 2 seconds, guys, 2 seconds. I've got a child in the room. Sorry about that, my young'un came in. So yeah, Angie. So see, me and Angie have had our differences. I've been horrible to her. I've been more horrible to her than she has me. With there's things have been said between us. Do you know what I mean? But just because I've been nice to her. I've been in her room a couple of times. I've gifted her a little bit. Suddenly, I'm a cult member. The narrative people will run with is ridiculous. Why can't people just... Everybody says, we hate the drama, we hate this, we hate that, we hate the nastiness. You try and get on, and people fucking hate it. They absolutely hate it, but I'm going to explain why they hate it in a little bit. I'm going to explain it fully to you.
Problem. If you come back when you can, not a problem, but not him. No, you have to be there. He puts you down, you've left his...
We have our own communities, don't we, Andrew? You're right. We have our own communities. And I don't see out wrong with... Look, so we've seen that Alex is going into... has sorted his beef out with Angie. I know, Pat, I know. I wish that could be resolved, but... so you've seen why... Who's in my box? I don't know who's in box. Let's have a look. Who's in the box? Who's in the box? Somebody in the box? No. You've seen Alex and Angie are getting on really well, right? And me personally, I'd prefer to see them putting the beef behind it. All right, Angie, love. People have put their beef behind them. I don't see too much wrong with that, right? They're laughing with each other. They're having a laugh. They're getting on. They've been some of the chat have been all right with each other. Some of each of the communities have been, because they've both got different communities. They're both, both communities are accepting and. Where am I going with this? Basically, I like to see the fact that they're getting on. There's no need, because there's a lot of shit going on between them, and now they're sorting it out. People still are still not happy, right? They're still not happy. Now I get all the stuff with the mods, right? So I get why some of Angie's mods are upset. I get some of that. I get that because a lot's been said between two parties, right? But I think some apologies were made, and I think that they're supporting their host. So they see it as an invasion, or they see it as a bit of a threat to whatever. But I don't think it's a threat. I don't think that's the intention at all. I think that people should try and put the differences behind them. Try and get along. You don't have to forgive, you don't have to forget. But what you could do for the sake of your host, whether that be Alex or for Angie, I think for the sake of them two, because they're the two leaders of the community, so to speak. Morning, Rena. I think that you should try to put them differences behind you and try and be amicable for the sake of the two hosts. Does that make sense? Does that make some sort of sense? Yeah? When you see other people getting involved, and there are other people that yesterday were getting involved and trying to tell Angie what she can and can't do. Now, I'm not talking about Angie's mods, and I'm not talking about Angie's friends. I'm talking about other creators. I'm talking about other people that it's nothing to do with. They suddenly got an outcry. They've got an outcry that they're suddenly outraged that these two people are making friends. I'll tell you why. I'll tell you what the outrage is. Because they think something underhand's happening. They think something underhand, it came out of somebody's mouth yesterday, one of them creators, they think there's something underhand, something behind the scenes is going on. Shall I tell you what that is? That's pure fear. That's an absolute fear. A fear that they think the tide is turning. The fear that two strong communities, because let's be honest, whether you like a person or you don't like a person, Angie's community are die hard for her. The cult are there for her. The cult are die hard and they will not take fools gladly. Yeah? They will be backing her, they will back her, and they won't have that shit thrown at them. So are Alex's. Alex's community are a great community. They're very strong-minded. They won't be fucking run out of town. They won't have anybody tell them what they can and can't fucking do, and they will back their host 100%. And that's what the fear is. That is what the fear is, because them two communities being together and backing each other and being friendly puts the fear of God into other creators. For many reasons. One of the reasons being views. One of the reasons being gifting. And the other reason is power. Because them two communities hold a lot of power in drama talk. And that's what the fucking fear is. That's what you see. All this bullshit outrage. Well, why are you doing this, Angie? Why are you doing that, Alex? Why are you doing this, Angie? Those people saying that sort of shit, it's because they fear the power. They fear the fucking power. Because what comes with Angie? What comes with Angie are other associates. Other live hosts that are associates of hers that have got strong voices and strong communities. What comes with Alex? Other communities, other people with strong voices. And that's what they fear, is that all them people, they'll have to fucking fight all in one go. That's what, when they talk about underhand, that's what they're fearing. Now, I'm going to get criticised this morning off the ones that have that fear. But I don't care. I don't care. Because I haven't mentioned them by name. And as I say, if the cap fits, wear it. I haven't mentioned anyone by name. All I'm saying is two strong communities getting together and getting on puts the fear of God in some people. Absolute fear of God. And that's where that's going. And that's why they're trying to get it, poke their noses in. So... Anyway, Rickster plays a clip of TD going for one of his old mods. TD putting out his old mods.
Fucking his army. Now you're his enemy number one. Do you understand what I'm saying? This is why people don't want to leave Dan. Dan's sick.
Some of us are also here backing you. Yeah, when I said associates, Rena, that's what I'm saying. I know that that everybody's in here that supports me and everything, right? On a daily basis. When I come live, you all support me, right? I know who you are. I don't like calling people a community because you're free to go anywhere you want. Yeah, well, it is, Kel. It is, Kez. When you think deep like these people do, it is a fear. It is a fear for them. But morning, Mandy. I don't like saying I've got a community because I think you're free to go wherever you like. You know what I mean? As far as I'm concerned, you're my support. You're my support. You know what I mean? So I don't like saying the word community. But when I say associates, well, you can have your opinion, obviously, Kez, can't you, love? You're entitled to your opinion. Oh, nobody's thinking. All right, okay. Yeah, you're entitled to your opinion, Kez. You know what I mean? I do think there's a fear there. I've got to be honest. That's just my opinion. You're all entitled to disagree with me. Yeah, you do, Rena, and I have seen it. You have seen it. I just don't like calling people a community. That's all. But I do get where you're coming from when you say community. Yeah, but you're free to go where you are, aren't you? So, but when other people get involved and are they using each other? They're using each other. I just don't understand why can't people, right, just say, well, after 3 years of these two people giving each other a lot of shit, yeah, and going at each other, why can't people just say, do you know what? I am glad that there's a peace there. I'm glad there's peace. I hope you two can get on really well, and I hope your communities can accept each other, and you can go around the app being polite to each other. Why can't they just say that? If they fall out, they fall out. But what I will say is, because I got told that if Alex falls out with Angie, I'll go back to my old ways. Now what? I promised months ago I will not slag that woman off like I used to do. I promised that, and I haven't. Do I think she does stuff that she shouldn't do? Absolutely I do, and I will have an opinion on it when it happens. But I just think two communities getting on, two people getting on. The only thing you should be saying is, well, it's nice to see you. Nice. Bit of Bruce there. I just hope it lasts, because I don't want to see all that bullshit. I don't like drama when it goes into all that shit. But is what it is. Anyway, let's carry on. We've said our piece.
Dan's, I mean, and this is bullying. This, and I'm telling you, there is women who are scared of him because of this.
Yeah, anyway.
He needs, like, I swear to God, he needs a you know, he really does need a good, you know what I mean? You know the school. I can't say everything I want to say, and I've got to keep it, you know what I mean, really polite. Yeah, another one of his dogs got run over, all it is his friend's dogs. You know what I mean? It's disgusting. You know what I mean? How can you bring a mod steps away? This is what a dangerous man he is, and he's got her traumas. Now he's using it. Oh, yeah, she turned around and said she was great by her ex-partner, and I don't believe that now. Now, all of a sudden, he's judge and jury. So he believed it at the start. Now she steps away. Now it's not true. Do you understand how vile that is? Do you understand how vile this man is? What a nasty human being he is? Look,
yeah, we know Rick stuff. Can't say it enough. He's a nasty human being. And I'll say that every day, all day, if I have to do. The man's a nasty person. He's just pure nastiness.
What, Mikey? I can't believe you.
Yeah, well, you know what, Claire? When you go around, Claire, talking about other people's kids, don't say you haven't. When you're talking about other people's kids and you're saying the worst things about people, morning, Nikki. When you're saying the worst thing about people and you're absolutely flip-flopping all over this app and jumping in boxes, 1 minute you're for somebody, the next minute you're against them, and you're talking on their kids and their families, what did you expect back? I'm not going to get deep into this shit because I cannot stand this person. The way she talks and goes around this app, she's as dangerous as most people on here. She's a horrible person. Don't like what comes out of her mouth. End of. End of. You reap what you sow. We'll skip that one.
Now, did you guys see what...
So we're going to talk about Perez Hilton. You need to listen to this. Perez did something very dramatic, very shocking. It's awful what we're hearing. You can see from that picture, this guy is absolutely So this is a bit of a trigger warning for people, all right, because this is about self-harming, etc. I don't know what look, I might get my words wrong, but I don't mean it. It's sad. Horrific. It's sad. It's horrific. It's awful. It's not something that should happen. Do you know what I mean? All them words are there. So if I get a word wrong, I apologise. Because I'm not trying to dramatise it neither. I just want you people to see it because nobody should be pushed to these levels. Do you know what I mean? It's been on the news as well as it. So I just wanted you all to be highlighted to it and see what's going on. So I think he stripped off and he was self-harming, and yeah, I think is he in hospital now? I think he's in hospital, innit? I haven't watched it all. I know as much as probably some of you do. I just know it was horrific. So trigger warnings, everybody.
Was going on with Perez Hilton. Trigger warning because it might be sensitive for some people. Now, I'm not going to play the video, obviously, out of respect for him and mental awareness health, but he was on live and he had a cuchillo and was basically harming himself, and he said that he was a loser and he was worthless, yada yada yada. He didn't have any clothes on and stuff like that. I do believe the police arrived for the people that are concerned, but everybody pray for Perez Hilton right now because he's not in the best mental health, and I hope he gets the care he needs because a lot of people do love Perez Hilton. Now,
I'm asking everyone to stop what they're doing right now and say a prayer for Perez Hilton. He is on live right now doing something very graphic. If you want to go look, you can, but just beware. And I cannot believe that TikTok is allowing what he's doing to be aired right now. But all I can say is that he needs prayers, like, right now.
Okay, update on Perez Hilton. He was home alone. His kids and his family were not present. He was in the residence. I'm hearing conflicting reports of whether it was his home or a possible Airbnb that he was at, but regardless, he was alone. His kids were not present for this. Like I said, the video was deeply disturbing. It appears Perez Hilton, celebrity blogger, had a psychotic break, was self-harming. He was fully unclothed and self-harming. The best way I can describe it is like a scene out of Carrie is what it looked like. He was covered head to toe in blood. He had a butcher's knife. It was a very, very unsettling, disturbing video that he had posted. You can watch my last video for the full update, but the most recent update, authorities do appear to be outside the residence. They have de-escalated the situation. They are trying to, I guess, work with him to get him help at this time, but it does appear that his mom and his kids were not present with him. He was alone. They are working on getting him the help that he needs, which to me sounds hopeful that he is likely still with us. That was my concern with the amount of blood that appeared to have been present, but he was live on TikTok for what appeared to be 34 minutes before.
34 minutes TikTok's system allowed this to go on. Man, that's fucking bad. That is fucking bad. Does anybody have a clue as to what's pushed him here? Does anybody have any sort of like clues as to what led him up to this? Has he been getting a lot of shit on TikTok, or was it he's not been well? See, I don't watch the guy. I don't really know much about the guy. Online bullying, were it? He had sepsis, was really poorly, lost custody of the kids, bullying. Sepsis causing psychosis, religion. So a mixture of a lot of things. I think people forget, you know what? You know when people say, like, sometimes when they say fucking words are just hurty words. You know, to some people, if they're going through a hard time already, some words can be very fucking, very, very deep. Even if they're not to you when you're saying them, they can be very fucking deep. You never know what's going on in somebody's life. You never know what's going on in the brain. So when it comes to bullying and mocking and whatever else, just remember you don't know everything. You might think you fucking do, but you don't know everything. You don't know how far you're going to push somebody, and if, you know, the people that do that sort of shit, if you want to... absolutely can. Yeah, I mean, you see words coming out people like CA and all that, saying some of the worst shit towards a person right now. How do you fucking know how that man's brain's working right now? You've got no fucking clue. Are you going to be happy if he did something? Fucking sad. Even if you agree with the situation or not agree with it. Words can hurt.
The live was cut and his account was banned. But prayers for Perez Hilton, prayers for his family, prayers for his kids. I will keep you posted. I'll keep you posted. But
when someone tells you to stop bullying, and when someone tells you to stop talking, and when somebody says enough's enough, you know, maybe there wasn't a part of his... Oh, really, Alicia? I didn't see it, and I'm not going to show it. I'm not even going to try showing it. I don't even want to show it. Wouldn't even want to watch it myself. But I won't even advise anybody to watch it. If some of you are curious as to what this video contains, I would suggest you do not even look. Don't look. Take it that it's truthful. Take it that people are not exaggerating. Just do not. I would never advise you to go watch it. Just don't bother.
the important and positive thing is that the kids were not present at the time.
Perez Hilton is in the middle of some sort of psychotic break, nervous breakdown. I don't know what is happening, but I have never witnessed something so horrific in my entire life. He just went live on TikTok. He was completely naked and self-harming himself. He had a giant knife and was repeatedly dragging it across himself over and over and over, and saying things like, it hurts, but it also feels so good. I strongly advise not watching the video. I'm not going to play it here. It's absolutely awful. I'm just wondering if he is okay. I don't know where his children are. I don't know where his mother is.
Alicia, can I ask a question? Have you seen it, Alicia? Have you actually viewed it? Did you see it when it were happening? Fucking hell, man. Yeah, shit, man. Ugh. You've seen it, Andrea, live, yeah? Jesus Christ, seen it on Twitter. It's on Exafobia. Oh, God. Please don't. If you've not seen it, please, honestly, people, just don't go try watching it, man. Those images will not leave you for a long time. They won't leave you for a long time.
He was apparently doing this for a while on live before people called police. I believe he's been swatted. I think police arrived. He did say that police were outside before ending his live. At one point, he went live with other people. There were 3 other windows that popped up. They were obviously extremely concerned with what they saw. He was covered in red from hurting himself. They immediately were trying to talk to him and asked him what he was doing, and he said he was trying to end his life. The police did arrive. He did end it. I don't know what's going on.
So I take it he's in hospital. He's obviously going to be getting the care he needs. He's in hospital. He's getting the care he needs. He'll be getting everything he needs. I'm sure he'll be getting everything he needs. I don't know. Look, I'm not good at this stuff, but what I will say is, you know, what, the next time you're online and you see somebody, can you not hear me? Can you hear me now? Can you hear me now? I think that when the next time you're online, right, and you see people getting bullied, and you think it's fucking funny when it's clear bullying, maybe you should have a fucking reflection back at yourself. Maybe you should just go reflect in a corner somewhere and think about what you're fucking doing. When you're being nasty to people constantly, and you're saying shit about people, and you're name calling people on a constant fucking basis, when you're constantly doing it, and then people say it needs to stop, I've had enough, that's when you stop. You don't ask why. You don't say no. You say, fine, I hear you, I will stop. That's what you do. You don't question it. When they say, I think you're a bully, I've had enough of you, it's done, please stop, you're affecting me. Yeah, I know it was Alicia. It's not just a bullying, it's accumulation of what's going on in his life. It's people saying he lost his custody of his kids, etc. But I'm saying online, when you see bullying, you hear people bullying, and it's constant, and people have asked that person to stop, you should be backing that person up that's asked them to stop and say, fucking stop. Enough is enough. Not backing them up, not saying, ah, well, you know what, it is what it is, it's just words. Words can fucking hurt deep in the fucking certain circumstances, so cut the shit out.
On right now. I will try and keep you updated, but it was absolutely horrific. If you don't know who Perez is, he is a celebrity gossip blogger who became famous in the early 2000s. He was extremely controversial. He went after so many celebrities in horrific ways. He has been an online bully for...
Do you know what? That's the trouble with TikTok, innit? That's the biggest... I know it goes a bit quiet after the video, but that's the trouble with TikTok, is that the system doesn't work properly. You can't get accounts shut down when they're doing stuff. But what it allows is people to be horrible, nasty, completely vile, and all they do, they don't get stopped. They actually earn money from it. They actually earn a hell of a lot of money from being the worst people that you've ever heard on the app. They get more and more money for it. That's what the problem is on this app. Because if they didn't earn a penny for it, their whole attitudes would fucking change. If they got no money for it, what TikTok should probably do, instead of banning the accounts, is make sure they can't earn a penny on their fucking account. That's what they should do. That's what they should do. The first thing they do, first warning, you can't earn any money. Second warning, your account gets permanently banned. That's how it should work.
Years. It's his whole persona. He has apologized numerous times, but then came right back and did it again. He tried to remake his image a few times, but during this live, he kept talking about the fact that this is what people wanted to see happen, which of course is not the case. People have just wanted him to stop being an online bully. He talked about having some crazy health issues this year where he was extremely sick. He did a lot of videos and talking about it. I don't follow him because of the content he makes, but I did pick up a few of these things as he was talking about it. I hope everything is okay for him. I, again, will try and keep you updated. If you know anything or you're in that area, send me a message and I will let you guys know what we hear.
Okay. I'm not gonna, we're not gonna, what do you call it? We're not gonna go deeper into this. All I can say is please don't go watch the video. If it's on Twitter or social media somewhere, don't go watch it. Because you've got to live with that image. And from what people have said, it was horrific. So, don't go watch it, please. Just don't go watch it. Don't be too curious and go watch it. So, but just remember, you never know a person's circumstances, so when you are bullying and you are constantly fucking bullying, just think about what you're doing, because you never know what you're going to do to somebody, and you have to live with that then. So, bullying doesn't work. Right, let's move on to a different subject. Let's move on. yeah, I mean, I feel sorry if you've had to watch it, if you've come across it, watched it. But yeah, please just don't watch it. Right, we're going to move on to a different subject. This is a guy called CCC. He's a dog trainer. He reckons he's a dog trainer. He's always shouting at his dogs. You can have your own thoughts on this. Tracy, please don't hold it up as a bullying situation. No, what we're saying, Lexi, is that we know it's an accumulation of a lot of things, but bullying was part of it as well. So, I think an accumulation of things. So we know it's an accumulation of things. We're not saying it's just bullying, but bullying's part of it. So we have to talk on the bullying because we see the bullying on the app constantly. So anyway, right, we said our piece on it. We're moving on.
For those who care about animals, viewer discretion is advised.
The one I was going to, and can you not hear me talk? Shut the fuck. What do you mean? What do you mean? What do you mean? Does your ears not work? Did I not say Kaiser? Did I not call you? What are you?
Skip, I really wanted to talk on this morning, but I'll skip. If you don't want to watch stuff on this guy, let me just talk about it then, because this guy is horrible to these dogs. All right, it's fine. I won't. Let me move to another video. This guy is fucking horrible to them dogs. He says he trains them, they're good behaved dogs, blah, blah, blah. He's constantly screaming and shouting at him. Those dogs fear him. They're not trained, they fear him. Absolutely fear him. His name's CCC. Honestly, his dogs will go chasing people down. They'll go for other dogs and all that. Robin, thank you very much. Go chasing things down, go chasing people down, other dogs down and all that. There's a video of him attacking another dog. Honestly, this fucking guy, I'm sorry, but I'll say it, needs them dogs taken away from him and never being allowed another one near him, because it's just... It's just fucking horrible. But he should never be allowed near a fucking pet again, any sort of type of pet. No, I know. Sorry, I wanted to play it so I could highlight this guy, because this fucking guy is horrible. It's fucking horrible. Someone used to gift EQ gets in Rickster's, but I'm not interested in who gifted.
I know some of you are not stupid.
I don't know who Amy is.
So that seems to you named your dogs.
No.
Yes, lads.
Just check this.
Kena. Colbert.
This one's not to do with that. This is not to do with that. So this... Listen to this dog and what she says. Morning, Miss
Get
Linda,
in here
morning.
and say that to my face.
Tells the dog to come to her face. The dog went and told her to her face. Is he in the UK, Matt? Yeah, I believe it's down Battersea area. Down that way somewhere. It's horrible.
You think it's funny? You shattered my candle, dude. You just smashed it. Woof! Don't you woof me. Look at me when I'm talking to you.
Can I ask, guys, where are we on the populars this morning? How are we doing on the pops? I can't see it. Oh, daily rankings. Can I see it? How are we doing? 28. Oh, well done, guys. If we can keep pushing, that'd be nice. 28. Excellent, guys. Thank you very much. Thank you. I appreciate it. Hello! Can anybody send me populars and that, please? Thank you. If you can. 26 now. Thank you, guys. Thank you.
No, not today.
Oh my gosh, look at get up there.
Echo, come on. We're not getting another.
Orange is jumping.
Oh, fuck up.
Say please. Please? You gotta say please.
Lotte! Thank you, Lotte. Lotte, are you pinning people? Yeah.
Get down.
No bite.
Maggie, thank you. My dog is going for training on next week. Next Wednesday, I won't be live because my dog's going for training. He's going for a full day's reactive training. So with a guy he's on TikTok actually. So he's going for training because he's quite well behaved, but you never know if he's going to react. So it's always a cautious walk, you know what I mean? And I've got to go in quiet areas because I just don't trust him fully. But so yeah, next Wednesday I won't be live, guys. Next week. Popular 23, keep going, guys. Thank you very much.
What did I just say?
No, I'm gonna cut off.
Look
all
how
this,
scared.
I've got a cane Corso. He's only just over a year old. And good morning, beauty. He's just over a year old, but he needs a bit of reactive training. So I've got him healing and stuff like that, and he'll sit when I tell him. He'll stay put when I tell him, but he just lets himself down sometimes. So I want to have more confidence in him. So yeah, he's going for a full day's training on Wednesday. He's still a baby, yeah. Still acts like a big puppy, so you know what I mean. He's a little dickhead sometimes. That was me fishing, by the way. No, it wasn't.
I've just spent £200 on a limousine and it doesn't even come with a driver. All that money and I've got nothing to show for it. I've just spent £200.
See where I get my jokes from? Hilarious moment. Woman tries to jump through the ring balloon. Paul up at the moment, so I can't pin anybody. Have you still got your cat? No, Bird. The cat went to a girl that was looking for the cat. So the dog got on with the cat, but the cat just wouldn't get on with the dog. And I didn't want the cat to have to go through stress. So my cat went to a very good home and is absolutely thriving at the moment. So he's very happy where he is. So, yeah. So that's where my cat is. Good old. Donna! Title gifted, Donna. Thank you very much, Donna. Yeah, he went. So we're through one of my sisters, one of their good friends, cat lover, beautiful. He's got a beautiful home, spoilt to hell, loves it. So.
Update on Delusive Angie. Do you think that Alex Brigham is going to destroy Delusive Angie's platform?
I'll answer that straight away. I do not think that'll happen.
And ruin her community?
I don't think that at all.
Let me know in the comments. Angie has decided that she wants Alex Brigham as a moderator and she's modded him up. Now, there are many people who are within Angie's community, the cult, who are not happy about that. and for understandable reasons. Alex Brigham has been Angie's biggest troll for years.
Yeah, I think you all you've all got it right. Angie will always, no matter what Angie does, Angie will always have a good community. Yeah, she'll always have a good community, and that community, like I said earlier, will die hard for her. They will always back her. Yeah, so I don't think it matters who goes into a community. That original solid backing of that community will always have a back. Why am I doing this to you? Be nice, be kind. Yeah. You put me off now. Angie will always have a community. The cult will always back her. Yes, some of them are not happy at the moment, but if they're genuinely looking out for the host, they'll still have her back. And we can understand that there's been to's and fro's between some of the mods and Alex. And it goes for Alex does this as well. His community will still back him. There may be one or two that are not happy with it, but they'll still back him. They'll still be there for him. I just think peace is peace, and that's how it should be. Will people still have criticism of both of them? Of course they will. Will it destroy one community or another? No, it won't. I do not think that at all. And I think anybody saying it, I'm not saying Scouse is saying it, but I'm saying anybody that's saying it or is thinking down them. No, it's fine, Scouse. I'm not having a dig at you. I think that when you see other live hosts that are actually very critical of it at the moment and I'm going to say I think there's a fear that two strong communities are coming together and it changes the whole dynamics of Drama Talk, or possibly could. That's my thoughts, that's my opinion. Obviously nobody has to agree with that. That's just my thought process at the moment. I think that's what's going through people's brains, that there's a fear that there's something on their hand going on, and that's their fears. It's not Angie's or Alex's fear, it's their fear. So
and years they've made up before in the past, and then they've gone their separate ways again and started beefing again.
And again, so we could say that for everybody, couldn't we? Because everybody swaps allegiances at some time. So you see many creators that'll say, right, that's it, we're done. In a week, they're back friends. They'll say we'll never make friends with them again. I mean, there's many people have said they will never ever make friends with Angie again, but have. They've done it with CA. CA's done it to other people. TD's done it. Corey's done it. Alex has done it. I've probably done it. We've all done it. We swap allegiances. We don't like something somebody does, so we tend to then favour somebody else or whatever. So I think we've all done it, and I think it happens all the time, and I think it may change again. Who knows? It may change again. It probably most likely will change again. But I think people should just enjoy the peace while it's happening. That's my thought.
I can understand why some of the cults are not happy about this. Now, if it was me, I wouldn't want to have somebody who's got an extended non-mol as my moderator.
This is where I think I just can't agree. I can't agree with this. That just, it defeats what you were trying to put over. Do you know what I mean? It just...
Rita. It's also quite clear that Alex is a hard character to trust. And it's also very...
Can I say from my experience of Alex, right? My experience of Alex, while we're on about trust. I've said things to Alex in private, he's never repeated them. He's fully supported me. While me and Alex have been friends, he's fully supported me. He's fully backed me up. He's never been a dirtbag towards me. He's never said anything he shouldn't have said. So when is it you start trusting people? I mean, I trust him. I trust him as much as I trust anybody else. He's never done aught wrong to me to not warrant his trust. So I think you have to I think it just goes too deep sometimes. All this goes too deep. I just can't. I just can't. Sorry. But I'm not having a go at Scouse Slayer. So I just think the non-mole conversation shouldn't have been had in this video.
Clear that Delusive Angie has faced a lot of backlash from modding Alex Brigham.
But I think that we're getting sorted out yesterday. What I think a lot of the mods got in the boxes, they've had to say. Alex has had made his apologies to some people, etc. And I think people are digging it too deep now. But I think it should just be left alone now, and let them get on if they want to get on. So, with the modding was a joke. Are we saying the modding was a joke? Is that what you mean when you say it was a joke in chat? Yeah. Yeah. Just dear, let's move on.
All your kids are being brought up by
absolute fucking wronging on your screen right now. This guy, everybody's talked about him. I don't want to keep giving this guy any sort of fucking exposure, but this guy is an absolute fucking wronging. He went to jail for DV, tells everybody he didn't. He did. They've resurfaced the videos of when he last smashed up the bedroom and was threatening his ex, etc. The thingy at the time. This guy's an absolute fucking doofus. Absolute fucking wronging. He loves to threaten women. He loves to fucking put women in their place. The man's a fucking fake ass as it comes. Absolute fucking disgusting, vile human being.
Another man, but yeah, I'm with my children nearly every day.
You're a tosser.
Imagine that. I bought a sport. I rented.
He's a convicted DV abuser. Convicted.
This house with multiple bedrooms, so I could give my children bedrooms of their own.
It's full of shit. You remember when he was going around the app quoting, doing all these deep quotes, when making them his own, saying they were his quotes, they were his thoughts. The man's not but a lying twat. The man fucking was going around copying other creators' conversations, quotes, and putting them out as his own. The man's a fucking doofus.
And I've rang them and I've asked them what colour they want the rooms. I've asked them what beds they want. Listen.
Full of shit, mate. You're full of shit. You got a 2-bedroomed house.
Give me 2 weeks, right?
Give you fuck off.
And when I'm on live, I'm going to walk into my son's bedroom, and then I'm going to walk into my daughter's bedroom, and they can come and say hello to you.
Why would you put your kids online, you absolute dickhead? You see what I mean? The man's a dickhead. Absolute dickhead. Absolute dickhead.
And then you lot can shut your fucking stupid mouths.
Maybe you can just fuck off of the app where everybody can then feel fucking safe. You absolute little low-life prick. How about that?
Kaya, the reason I got the house was not just for me and Beth, it was for my children too. I wouldn't accept the house without multiple bedrooms so my children could be here whenever they wanted to be. You get it? See how people try to spin the narrative? It's mad. But it's okay.
Did they spin the narrative that you went to jail for DV? No, they didn't. Any awareness page wants to put up his fucking conviction, put it up freely, please. So everybody can fucking see it.
Because when I'm on live and my son and my daughter are here...
Check Discord. Let's have a look at Discord. Oh. Discord. What the fuck? What I would say, feel free to do what you like. I'm not watching.
That'll be just like me because my children are literally, they have my personality. So they'll come to the screen and they'll stand right next to their dad and they'll tell you to go fuck yourselves.
Was it, man?
All right.
Can I just say to mods as well, basically mods, my mods know what all I expect of them. My mods, all I say to my mods is, if you feel uncomfortable in this room because of something somebody's doing, then you have every right to mute them or block them. And as I said before, I will deal with it after, if I need to deal with it. Yeah? If you think somebody's causing arguments in chat and they're just not letting it go and you've told them to stop, feel free to mute or block. Okay? Yeah? I don't like doing it, but if we have to do it, we have to do it. Good morning, Ruth. If we need to do it, we do it. Okay? You don't have to ask my permission. I'll let you run the room like that. That's up to you guys. That's why I have 30 mods. And hopefully, you know, most of you are here. Alright, so you do what you need to do.
All your kids are being brought up.
Yeah, whatever. Doofus.
Shut your mouth about me.
Claire Duffy, nobody's interested. I don't know about you guys, but I'm not interested in what Claire Duffy's got to say. She jumps from box to box. She's always shouting her mouth off. She's talking on people's kids. She's dragging people left, right and centre, then flip-flops to another person. She'll talk nasty on somebody, flip to another one, talk nasty on them about the person she's just talked about. You know what I mean? I can't do with her. Can't do with it. Not interested.
I hope you passed away a horrible one as well.
I don't know what this is about. This is 22 hours ago, a day ago. Don't know what this is about.
So terrible. I'm not the creator for you if you're easily offended. Yeah, I'm not the one.
Top rapper. Somebody said top rapper. She's not a top rapper, she's a top crapper.
Miss my late night lives. They're coming back tomorrow. Tomorrow I'm going home. So I've just come for, we've got a Stella Artois at 9:30 in the morning. Thank you. I'm getting treated.
Is Zach on holiday? I don't know. Is he on holiday? What we tried to do in this room is, I know a lot of people have been criticising my comments, my room, which I think is unfair. When some of their rooms are just as bad, or worse, should I say? I don't believe we've got a bad room. I believe that people get a free say. I believe people can give their opinions, whether they agree with either me or the chat. They can still have their opinions. Yes, some people get muted, but that's usually because they're talking on kids or being derogative. They're being derogative or they're talking on kids, which we don't accept. Yeah. Now, are they allowed to have little digs at people? Yeah, of course they are. Because every other chat room that I see, every other room that I see allows it. So why should I be any different? If you want to have a little dig at a creator because they've been horrible to somebody, you feel free. Have a or in Camille's case, accidental. Have a dig if you want to have a dig, but as long as you're not being too derogative, as long as you're not being too horrible about it. If you say you don't like somebody, you don't like somebody. How am I to change your opinion? Say what you like, but just don't be fucking horrible about it. Just don't be horrible about it. There's a correct way to put it. You know what I mean? But I'm sick of getting our room getting criticised just because we give it a bit of a free roll for people to speak their mind. There's too many rooms you go in nowadays and you can't even say one word. You know, you go in and disagree with somebody, you get muted, blocked, or they're putting you up on screen and absolutely mocking the hell out of people. You know what I mean? For what? Because they disagreed. You know what I mean? Mad. It's mad. And if you're one of them people that are just sat in here to mix it, you know, to check on chat, to screenshot chat, to try and trip somebody over, well, you're wasting your time because I, as the host, can run my room as I want. And if I say that they've got a free roll to say what they want, that's exactly what it is. And there's fuck all you can do about it. And there's fuck all I'm going to change about it. This is my room. It's not your room to dictate what I fucking do and don't do in here. You know, like other creators have got big fucking egos and say, this is my room. I'll do what I want. Nobody tells me. You're all stupid. You're all daft. I can do it because I can do it. I get more views. I'm more popular. Guess what? Guess what? So can we. So can we. Because numbers don't mean you're more fucking special than anybody else, okay? Just means that you got a fucking room full of people. Money
by a friend. Yeah. Lisa, creator. Well, Lisa, you're fat's fat.
Views don't mean you're popular. Views mean that they either like your room as it is, they like the conversation you're having. There can be people in here that just don't like me. I've always said anybody's welcome in here. Even if you don't like me, you can come in here. I do not go around saying you're blocked. I will quietly block somebody if needed, or my mods will quietly block somebody if it's needed. It's very rare we have to block anybody. Do you know what I mean? Because usually the bad people are already blocked. The bad people are usually already blocked anyway, personally. So we don't get many fucking bad people in here, but when we do, we block them or we mute them or whatever. So, and we deal with them. But I don't. Do you ever see me? Can I ask a question? I got to ignore. Absolutely, Pickle. Do you ever see me putting up somebody disagrees with me, so I put up their picture and I start mocking them? No, it's just not how you do it, is it? It's just not nice. Popular 21, guys, thank you very much. Much appreciated. Let's have another. You get to remind me to do polls. So it's Zach on holiday. Sorry, that was the question. Where's Pickle's question? Have we got Pickle's question? Pickle, I was wondering respectfully. I was wondering respectfully if you had the cat first and why not rehome the dog? Well, it's a fair question. It's a fair question. So, I didn't really get much choice in getting the dog. That's my first answer to that one. When the dog came, we thought the cat would get on with the dog because the cat already got on with other dogs. Yeah? But introducing the dog into the home, yeah, made the cat very stressed. We tried for a little bit to get the cat and the dog to be okay with each other, but the cat, was avoid coming home. Because it's a fair question, I think, Carmel. But what I did do is the cat was very stressed. Okay. I could home the cat easier than the dog. Yeah. And I knew where the cat was going, which I won't say where it went, but I do know it went to a very big cat lover who was desperate for a cat. Okay. So the timing was perfect. We went to them. They came to us. Everything was agreed. That cat has now got a brilliant home, a beautiful home. He's well looked after. He's treated like a baby. You know what I mean? All right, up to Daisy Love. I've got to go. Not too soon. So it is. I was just muted on the Pickle account for asking. Oh, sorry, Joey. But yeah, I've nothing to hide. The cat's gone to a beautiful, loving home. So, big up Thomas. Yes. Yeah, and I've checked in on him once or twice as well. So he's fine. He's absolutely perfectly fine. So he's gone to a beautiful home, a very good home. So. But I didn't want the cat stressed out because that would have made him ill. You know what I mean? I didn't want to put him through any more of it. The dog got on with the cat, but the cat wasn't getting on with the dog. So, anyway. All right. So it's done. That's makes it. No, they're allowed a question. I'm fine.
But, you know.
I did change my boxer shorts this morning and my socks. Yeah, as well too.
But you can get a Fat as Fuck. It's Fat as Fook on TikTok shop. Fat as Fook. Do you know what I mean? Fat as Fook is like a German sausage. Is it Fat as Fook or Fat as Fuck? I don't know. Futascava, I think it's called, or Fat as Fuka. I'm not sure. It's on TikTok shop though. Yeah. Yeah, I'm looking after myself, kind of. I'm just like bed rotting at the moment.
I didn't care.
I know. It's a nice day today.
Have I eaten? Actually, now that you ask, Charlotte, I have not eaten yet. I shall go get my breakfast in a little bit, which will consist of one poached egg and maybe a slice of toast, if I can eat that much. The toast will have some butter on it, but not too much butter. It will be cooked to a nice golden colour. The poached egg will be correctly steamed in a poaching pan, with salt and pepper will be added after it's cooked, with a little bit of paprika, maybe. Depends how I'm feeling at the time. I shall eat it with a knife and fork without slopping my food. Once I have finished, I will put my knife and fork back onto the plate. Any leftovers, I may give some of the leftover egg to the dog as a little treat. Maybe I won't. Who knows? In this day and age. What I shall do then is proceed over to the sink. I shall scrape my plate into the bin area. I will close the lid. I will then walk over to the sink. I will rinse the plate before applying hot soapy water to the bowl, where I will commence the washing up with a clean cloth of that item. The knife and fork will be assessed as to whether they're clean and no bits remain on them, where I will leave them to dry naturally, because using a tea towel can cause bacteria. After they are dried, I will put them back into the cupboard where they belong, where they originated from. Once I've completed that task, I may sit down and have a cup of coffee that I previously made during all these tasks that I've just performed, and then I will proceed outside, shut the door so the dog cannot get out, sit on my coffee table and proceed to drink the coffee. The coffee will contain milk but no sugar, and I will drink that with ease and pleasure. This will all be consumed within approximately 5 to 10 minutes whilst smoking on a cigarette. I hope this concludes our analysis of my morning. Anything other questions will not be answered at this time, for I am busy. Thank you.
Yeah, I'm having a Stella and then we're going back to my friends. My first one of the morning. And oof, exactly. I'm not the one to sit there and try and troll, because I'll just tell you about yourself. You know? Grey hair. I'm going grey gracefully, mate. Once I get a full head of grey hair, it's staying. I don't care. I'm not asked about going.
I forgot to mention that the cigarette end, the butt of the cigarette, once it has been consumed, will be put into a jar that I have for my cigarette butts, which contains water, so that no second-hand smoke will affect any other neighbouring tenants. Thank you very much.
Grey. I'm not asked about going grey, getting fat, looking old. Well, yeah. I mean, I'm nearly 40. I look all right for 40. I'm 38 though, do you know?
All I wanted to know, was it a free range check?
I mean, cheers. Thank you, Mummy Soph. We earned every grey hair. Fucking hell, yeah, we did. Do you know what I mean?
I do only now consume seeded brown bread, or wholemeal bread, as you may call it, with seeds and other things included. This is because I am going through a dietary process at the moment, whereas white bread can be very bloating. I do not wish to be bloated, therefore I will refrain from eating white bread. Thank you. I do not cut off the crusts. I do cut it into triangles whenever I can possibly remember to do this. I do put it on a plate, not straight onto the table, if that answers your questions. I do spread the butter very carefully. I go from corner to corner and then across the middle. Thank you.
Yeah, I can't wait till thank you for the gift.
The butter that I consume will not be Lurpak, as I am unemployed. I cannot afford to eat things like steak and Lurpak. Therefore, it probably is Asda's home brand, unsalted, because we don't want that, do we? I can't afford the salt. It's more expensive. So therefore, so as I cannot be criticised upon this app, I will eat many, many yellow label products. No pack is too expensive for me, S. Please don't take the piss out of me. How can I afford no pack when I'm unemployed? Remember, I have a Velcro ass, and I sit on my ass all day and do nothing. Okay? Just for those that want to say it before they say it. Thank you. I'm fucking starving now, me too, and all. I might have 2 poached eggs, fuck it.
Guys, I can't wait till I turn 40. Like, life begins, doesn't it? Like, I've literally wasted the best years of my 30s with some fucking rat. Do you know what I mean?
Anusol, do not send your cream to me, Chippy. Not after you've named yourself that. Absolutely not. I do not want your cream. Thank you very much.
Falling out of love with someone finally and cutting the cord is just a weight off your fucking shoulders. Do you know what I'm saying? God, has anyone dated a narcissist? First time I've ever experienced.
Smiley face if you're unemployed and cannot afford Lurpak.
Like, I knew my dad was one, but Jesus Christ, shagging one's different. Fucking hell. Like, I'll tell you a funny story. One time he messaged Millen.
I'm not bad, I'm sorry, guys.
He messaged Millen to try and get back at me, and it backfired.
Yes, can we please not mention Lurpak around Millsy, because it does make her want to go to Morrison's every day and buy another 2 packs. 2 packs.
I was like, do you want 8 million? Don't throw you under the bus, mate. Like,
I don't know what this is about.
do you know what I mean? Honestly, thank you, Mummy Soph, love.
Yeah, sorry, Dylan. It's probably because there's a banner there, someone says so, about the consuming thing. Kerrygold, I like Kerrygold, actually. Yeah. There are some cheap butters that are quite nice if you actually try them. But, yeah. Is what it is, isn't it? Right, listen, guys. I'm sorry. I'm going to have to cut that video short. I am going to have to come off because I'm taking somebody to have his other ingrowing toenail done today. He had his other one done a couple of weeks ago. He's having his other one done today. So I've got a doctor's appointment we've got to go to doctors with that. So I'm going to go have that done. I want to thank everybody for coming in. So we've enjoyed the show this morning. I want to thank everybody that's come in, everybody that's supported, everybody that's gifted, everybody that's sent a heart me and a popular, even if you've just come in and made a comment and joined in the chat. Thank you very much. I hope you've enjoyed it. I'll see you all Friday. Have a great day. All right, have a great day. And just remember, this app isn't always as black and white as you think. Some people do have hidden agendas. Some people don't. But it's never always black and white. All right? Try not to get mad with the app. All right? As everybody else is saying at the moment, Zen. Zen. All right? Right. See you all later. Thank you, everybody. Again, thank you, everybody. Thank you. All right. See you all later. And thanks for, like I said, thanks for your support. All right. Thank you, everybody. Bye-bye. Bye-bye.